If you are fired upon, return fire. Fire at will.
Confirm, Babylon Control.
Close blast doors.
Centauri weapon system locking on.
They're trying to provoke us into making the first move.
Yeah, don't.
I think so.
We've got an energy spike.
Oh, hell. Interceptors fired.
They're getting through.
Launch everything we got. Time on target.
Time on target eye. Hold on.
Oh shit! This went south so quickly.
Registering massive damage to Centauri vessel.
Scramble all medical ships. There's still time.
It's too late.
Oh
Oh my God.
John. It was
the
right.
right decision. The Centauri government accuses you of moving Babylon 5 from neutrality to a pro-Non position.
If I may interject.
Coming from the guy who's about to sign a treaty with the
He
Centauri.
acted in accord with Earth Force regulations. I've spoken with the Joint Chiefs and they support his actions.
Thank you.
However, the decisions leading up to those actions are another matter entirely.
Ah.
Had we been informed as soon as the non-cruiser appeared, there would have been time to inform the Centauri.
They'd have just shown up earlier and done the same thing. You can't reason with them.
Now, you're quite wrong there, Captain. We have reasoned with them, and they have shown great patience. Now, despite their loss,
But disregarded
and
the
fact that
non.
their ship did fire first, they're willing to drop the whole matter in exchange for an apology.
Like hell.
This isn't a request, Captain. It's a direct order from the Joint Chiefs and the President.
Shit.
Apologize. Or disobey a direct order from your superiors. As this would be an act of insubordination, you would be removed from your position, and someone more reasonable would be installed. to replace
Yes. That's the whole point, John. They want you gone. They
you.
wanted
Arrange for
Jeff
a meeting
gone.
of the various ambassadors in 1 hour in the Zen Garden. As settings go, it's better suited to offering the olive branch and more public.
Computer, what have you got?
Registering unusual changes in local hyperspace.
Oh.
Matching provided specifications.
Oh no.
Neutrino emissions up 8%.
Get the Nan out.
This is Zeta Leader. Breaking off to investigate something.
I'm sorry we had to defend ourselves against an unwarranted attack. I'm sorry that your crew was stupid enough to fire on a station filled with 250,000 civilians, including your own people. And I'm sorry I waited as long as I did before I blew them all straight to hell.
John!
As with everything else, it's the thought that counts.
Gotcha. Computer, follow unidentified ship. Begin recording.
I heard what happened. I thought if I spoke on Sheridan's behalf,
That may not be wise.
I still have a few supporters in the League. They will listen.
Being scanned by unidentified ship. Changing course.
Attach homing beacon and eject system record.
Approaching Station 2. Please stand away from the doors.
How far away is the garden? This ride is very awkward. And everybody's conveniently getting off.
Computer, emergency override. Open shuttle doors.
Where are you gonna go? Oh!
Vanna's name. He's more or less weightless, but the ground is rotating at 60 miles an hour. If we can't catch him, he'll be killed by the impact.
You won't have time.
Gosh, you know what is at stake. If you're going to do anything, you must do it now.
Oh my god!
Valeria. Trushala. Shalan.
Why didn't we see what Londo saw? Oh my god!
Caution.
Where's he gonna go?
The whole station is talking about what happened. Every race that was in the garden saw something different.
Yes.
The same. A being of light.
Yes. Each according to his or her type.
But it was Kosh, wasn't it? That's what he meant when he said that if he left his encounter suit, he'd be recognized by everybody.
For millions of years, the Volans have visited other worlds, guided them, and...
manipulated us. Programmed us so that when we saw them, we would react the right way.
Mm-hmm.
It is, as you say, a matter of perspective. The Shadows will know what Kosh has done. They will worry.
Oh.
Afraid that he would not reveal himself unless the Volans were prepared to stand against him.
Are they?
I do not think so. But as long as the Shadows believe the rest of us are unaware of their existence, we have time to prepare.
Well, I just hope that nobody finds out about them until...
Captain, Zeta Squad just got back. Lieutenant Keffer is missing. As anticipated, a few days after the Earth-Centauri Treaty was announced, the Centauri widened their war to include many of the non-aligned worlds. And there was another war brewing closer to home. A personal one whose cost would be higher than any of us could imagine.
Oh no! Oh! Zack! Zack is too good for this world, though. Oh.
We came to this place because Babylon 5 was our last best hope for peace. By the end of 2259, we knew that it had failed. But in so doing, it became something greater. As the war expanded, it became our last best hope for victory. Because sometimes peace is another word for surrender. And because secrets have a way of getting out.
When our ship encountered a distress beacon attached to an Earth Force recording device. These images, released exclusively to ISN, were found on that recording. Strategic analysts in Earth Dome have indicated they don't know who this new race might be, but promise to find out.
My mind, every time it blows my mind, every time. Oh my hell. So we've got the Night Watch who are trying to do to Susan what they tried to do to Talia and trying to get her on side. But we saw Talia go to the meeting. But was that because of the other personality that was in the back of her mind telling her to while she slept? Probably. But with Susan, that's not going to work. Susan is loyal to a fault, and she said that. She said, I would never go against everything that I believe in. And I love that she basically told that guy, there's the door, see yourself out. Amazing. Can't trust anyone, Night Watch. And to see Zack struggle to basically be like, yeah, that I did hear that guy say something. It's crazy. Like that, this far in the future, there are still organisations that act in similar ways and have similar ideals. And we saw at the end there where Ivanova was saying how the Centauri War was spreading, and it just every time I'm just like, this is appeasement. This is what happened during appeasement. We're just kind of letting countries be invaded and then invaded and then invaded until somebody stepped up and said, this has to stop. And it's just like, it's crazy to see that it's happening in this. And seeing Kosh reveal himself to help John so that John didn't die, and all of the people in the non-aligned worlds saw who they were programmed, I guess, in a way to see by the Volans, apart from Londo, who didn't see anything. And when all of the non-aligned worlds, the Drazi was talking at the end about it being like a beacon of light and hope and for the next year coming, and then we see Londo on the fringes in the gardens, and he's wearing dark clothing and he's working with the shadows. Again, darkness. And then all the non-aligned worlds talking about seeing light, and then Londo seeing nothing. Is that because he's so far into the dark he can no longer see the light? That's clever if that's the case. I just adore this program. I think it's genuinely amazing. Seeing John side with the Nan and basically offer sanctuary to the battlecruiser, I love that he is so loyal to Jakar and Jakar's cause and protecting other Nan and getting the Nan safely away. And then basically ordering Zeta Squadron to fire upon the Centauri battlecruiser because it fired on Babylon 5 first. And him making that decision is probably just set more things in motion. That probably won't end well for some people. And then obviously we've got Keffer, who was told to stop looking for the Shadow ship. He finds out other people that fly the Star Furies have seen them, so gets the data crystal, goes out, dies. There's no way he came back from that. but he was able to get the data that he recorded away, and to see ISN broadcasting it at the end, and we know how many people ISN broadcast to, shit has hit the fan. And we have John and Delenn basically having that conversation where Delenn's like, oh, the shadows aren't aware that we know of their existence. They bloody are now. Amazing. I'm going to go start season 3. I will see you guys later. Thank you.